field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quick completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for the wide out. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Football comes out, and the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run it. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back to pass. It's Sampson. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Aggies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now they get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Pressure is coming. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Can they pick up the first on the ground? He's found some room at the 45. They stop him, but it's a first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back, get the first down in this third and short, and see what you can do from here.
The game makes it second and medium. He'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. The Longhorns have first and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back. With the catch, it's Morris. Can he reach the end zone? Touchdown, Longhorns. This quarterback on fire today.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When a quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and time.
Oh, and it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? And after all that, he winds up in the end zone for a two-point conversion. Incredible. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Looking downfield, it's Sampson. Here's the target, and it's complete. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Weaver. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them... everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. When they hit him just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Looking to chuck it again. The pocket breaking down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle, but first down.
Nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why
all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Utah State. He shows the skill set there, Kirk. Athletic ability, excellent decision-making on the move.
Well, these are the kind of plays where a head coach and offensive coordinator just have to trust their quarterback because there's a lot that can go wrong in those situations. But with this guy, he's able to buy time, make a play when nothing is there. That's how you continue to earn your coach's trust.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
See how cold it is in there?
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll run it here. Fights through the tackler. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, just a beautiful hole here opened up by this offensive line. And Chris, the more I watch this Texas running back, the more I'm starting to really appreciate things like his vision and instincts as a ball carrier. You know he's got that combination of power and speed. When you start to watch him run this football, you can see why defensive coordinators around the country are very nervous when they have to go up against him.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32. Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for his big tight end. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense. Utah State's offense back out on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. He's running out of time here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Grab down the middle. It's Weaver. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Checks this down to the running back. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Looking to pass. It's Sampson. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. And Kirk, it's Utah State in the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Back to pass. It's Sampson. The pass rush closing in. Trying to create here on the move. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after a short return of the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
Trying to find some room. It's Morris. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Takes the handoff on the counter play. Breaks loose at the 40. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. They weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have
I don't know if it's
agility.
the same.
And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction. And a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirectional counter plays. And this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And there's the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Important 2nd down play coming up.
Such as the turn.
Looking downfield, it's Sampson. Makes a quick grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Bringing pressure. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. Following the field goal, the kick kickoff team is out there now.
It's funny. This
Hey,
guy
it went
looks like
over.
a
That wasn't one of
demonstrator.
the strongest kicks we've seen from
So
this guy,
she's
but he
over
gets
there
the
blocking
favorable
that thing?
bounce, and it's 3 points all the same.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On the run, it's Morris. Running with purpose. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it to the back. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. And here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Mommy, why don't you do
Looks
that?
like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
Mommy. What do you mean, Mommy?
They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Tight end goes in motion. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Oh,
Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Utah State offense out there. 1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Dropping back, it's Sampson. Finds an open target on the left side. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He lets it go on the move. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made to the 32.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Defense is coming after him. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Pressure is coming. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 48 yards out. Kick is up and no good. And the lead remains at 13 after the miss.
Oh, my gosh, he had it right on target. Unfortunately, he didn't quite have the distance. That hit right in the middle of that crossbar, and they miss out on 3 points.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Here's a target, and it's complete. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. 2nd down after that completion. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And
Some
this
boy
offensive
names, honey.
coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in
Yeah,
pass pro.
boy.
Keep a tight end in, roll the...
Airing this one out toward the sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this.
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
I love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's caught downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Dropping back, it's Sampson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds his target, and it's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of
Lay
these
down.
playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. If you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Dropping back, it's Sampson. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down after a short gain there. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Can he get there on the ground? He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Caught quickly. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
A couple things that really stood out to me here, Chris, on this nice play by the corner. Awareness to be able to see the wide receiver screen, and then the willingness to get involved and run support and make the tackle. Great play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. 2nd down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks loose at the 45. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Physical run, breaking tackles. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to the right side. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Offense showing a bunch formation now. It's a shotgun run call. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's defense on that play.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Utah State's offense back out on the field now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Back to throw. It's Sampson. The pass rush closing in. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. An important third down attempt for this offense. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
A completion makes it 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Quick throw, misses his mark there. Incomplete. So incomplete pass on 2nd down. Sets up a 3rd and inches. Can he make it to the marker? And that game will pick up a 1st down and move the football to the 36.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a 1st down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Now it's 2nd down here. Dropping back. It's Sampson. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row. Punt team ready to boot it away.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him right at the 24.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
He'll ride the back again here. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Hold it.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. He's escaping the pocket now. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense jumps on the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Here comes the Utah State offense out there. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it second and medium. Keeping it on the ground here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. And Kirk, it's Utah State in the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Aggies. This offense is still clicking. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. And the ball to the ground. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Second down play coming up. They call the draw play here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They'll hand it off. Runs through the defender. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much. Just a small gain.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Looking to throw. It's Sampson. Bringing pressure. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
You know, a lot of times. In the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs, here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fights off a defender. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket. Punt team making their way on the field. This one will be fair caught. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. We got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15.
See if we can find a movie, honey.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Hit as he released it. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a short completion to the tight end. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a 1st down. Longhorns come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
This quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. It's going to cost himself a game.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. The big fullback's got it here. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Here we go on 4th down. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already
Continues to fight for yards. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Trying to run it in, the defense stops him close to the goal line, but not in. Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Trying to extend the play. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. The offense still out there. We're going for 2 here. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
And everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off the scramble.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Receiver makes the catch, and he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. So the screen on first down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going the screen on first down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
Looks to the left, pass caught. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw again. Short connection to the tight end here. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Lacey. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking right. This one caught. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it on first down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now. The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Touchdown, Texas. Strong game by this quarterback.
Chris, how fitting that this offense finds a way to score a touchdown late in the game. They've been doing it all year long, and a big reason that they're here in the postseason. Now, you always practice the two-point plays, right? Now, you better pick your best one and deliver to tie this game up.
And he's going to muscle into the end zone. The two-point try ties up the game here in the late stages. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Utah State's offense back out on the field now. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win in a regulation? Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over. Tied late here in the 4th quarter. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the left side. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the completion made. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining. Pass caught. 2nd down now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown, Utah State, to claim the lead here in the final minute. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. First down, looking to throw the football. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. DB's backing off from the line now. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. We've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with